So today we are gonna discuss about the mechanism of tissue regeneration, right? So how tissue regenerates after injury. So basically I'm covering topic of inflammation and repair. So in that we're gonna discuss about regeneration of liver, right? Liver. So first of all, why we have pick up liver? Because it is the most extensively studied organ in our body for regeneration, so we have better idea how it regenerates and easy to determine and easy to explain, right? Okay, so let's begin, right? Then what are the changes occur? So first of all, we're gonna need some growth factor, right? So the basic idea is we're gonna need some growth factor which will stimulate DNA replication. Then what will DNA replication do? DNA replication will tell organelles to replicate. Then the mother cell, okay, right? It gonna need more number of organelles, and then it finally divide into daughter cells. And one of other, by the way, not only growth factor, integrins, you know integrins. So they also gonna help in biosynthesis of organelles. You can name some integrins in comment section. Okay, so now we're gonna do mechanism of tissue regeneration. As I said earlier, liver regeneration is studied because it is most extensively studied. So it can occur two ways: proliferation of remaining hepatocytes and liver generation from progenitor stem cells, right? So simply what is left from that it begins, and from one cell, which is stem cell, whole liver grows, right? Simple as that. This occurs up to 90. If someone removes up to 90% of liver, then still it can grow, right? So how it signal, and that we're gonna discuss. So cytokines and polypeptide growth factor usually stimulate the proliferation of remaining hepatocytes. It is basically divided into 4 steps. We're gonna discuss each of them. First of all, it's priming. Priming is just like Latin Gujarati people speak like Matli Mautaru. So that's like it. See, this is, for example, a hepatocyte, and this is Kupffer cell. Kupffer cell is basically modified macrophage, which is called as monocyte, right? It is differentiated. So tumor necrosis factor stimulate Kupffer cell, which releases interleukin 6. Then interleukin 6 make hepatocytes to competent to receive and respond growth factor signal. Okay, so we make it competent, so it can give response to various growth factors. Then comes growth factor phase. Now our hepatocytes are competent enough to receive a signal. So majorly there are two growth factors: hepatocyte growth factors, then this one is tubular growth factors, or otherwise epithelial growth factor. So these are its receptor MET and epithelial growth factor receptor. When receptor and growth factors are combined, they increase cellular metabolism and make the cell ready for cell cycle. Basically cell goes from its quiescent phase, that is C0, to C1. You all know that hepatocyte cells are stable cells which divides conditionally, so now we have requirement of dividing them. So basically they go from quiescent state to C1 stage, okay, and it takes hours to do from going from C0 to C1. Then when it's come to C1, it goes into S phase, which is in which DNA replication occurs. So basically whenever DNA replication occurs, cell is in its best stage. It will have many number of organelles, then many number of protein synthesis is occurring, and just khilta fulta cell ho raha hai, theek hai. Then comes yes, as I said, numerous gene activated, numerous protein activated, lipid synthesis, and everything is going, full on synthesis is going. Then comes first whenever hepatocytes are developed full, then comes non-parenchymal cell proliferation, right? So what are the non-parenchymal cells in liver? That are Kupffer cells, endothelial cells, and stellate cells. They also undergo repeated divisions. Okay. Then comes the termination phase. Yes, of course, liver is a stable organ in which cells divide conditionally, so it has to be stopped, right? So uh, the condition right now is we don't completely understand the mechanism, but suggested it is that TGF beta. Okay, TGF beta, which is the most fibrotic cytokine. It is anti-proliferative cytokine. It helps in termination of proliferation of hepatocytes. So right, basically that's how it stops. Okay, thank you.